Okay, we should be back. This stream's starting a bit early. I didn't stream last night. I forgot it was video game day. I play video games with my brother the last Tuesday of every month with some other people as well. So I forgot that, so I couldn't stream because it was exactly during the time I normally stream. But here we are now, and we're getting back to this game dev project here. So let's get started. I've added this character that is from, I can't remember where it's from. Let me see if I can Google this for, double music, Godot character animation? Yeah, I think it's here. Oops, there we go. This guy. Yeah, this guy has like sweet free game assets. I'm not sure who it is, K. Lewisburg, but downloading their stuff because it seems to be good to go and it's already animated and stuff, and we'll see if we can get some characters and animations going in the game. So I think yesterday I spent like 10 minutes just getting this character and getting a toon shader on him to do some tests. So if we load the game up, he's in there, but he's not animated at all, so we'll see what we can do. Messing with the animation player here. Wow, look, we got a player. Wow. Okay, so I don't know how animation works in Godot, so we're gonna fiddle with this and see what we can get working here. So I created a modded version of this, but I don't. Okay, seems good. Wait, didn't we already do this? I don't know how this stuff really works, so I'm just gonna just do weird stuff and just see what happens here. Like, what is the? See, it just does that. What does this mean? Dear Godot people, why did you design it like this? What does this mean? So I want to make this one a unique one. I don't know exactly how to do that. Like, it seems to want to just modify the original version of it. I don't know why, even though this has already been saved out. Maybe I can. Why is this its own scene? If I can just copy it out of it or something. Because really... Alright, we'll fiddle with this till we get to work, I guess. Oops. The order of nodes can't... Oh no, what have I done? Save branches scene? Maybe I can just... Oh, I need both these though. Oh my god, this is so painful. What is going on? Why can't I do this? Is there a different way to save this out? Alright, let me just do something crazy. I'll just copy this straight into a new scene or something. How do I make a new scene? Where are scenes? Are these scenes? There we go. No, I don't want that. Leave me alone. I just want these. Let me do this. How do I make a new scene again? I just did it, and now I can't figure it out again. What? Ugh. Godot makes me want to throw up my mouth sometimes. Okay, trying this again. I think I got it. There we go. Okay. Barbarian, and we'll just save this as this one here. Okay, so that roundabout thing I think has done what we wanted, where it's no longer inheriting the other scene. There's probably a way you can just tell it not to, like, just to not inherit from that scene, but whatever. This probably works. So we should be good, I guess. He has 4 arms. That is concerning, I guess. Might want to look into exactly why that's happening. The animation player has its own rig. Okay, so I've done something wrong. There we go, I think that's right. Okay, it matches that now. So I think what we should be able to do is just trigger. Animations seem to work. There's an animation player here. We could do, I think, an animation tree, and which would give us kind of a state machine to control animations, which might be good. Otherwise, I don't really know how we would do. Let me just try here. Okay, what do you want? No animation node. What is that? Cool, cool. Is that good? Okay, it's happy now. Now I think we can click it, maybe? This is gonna be fun. Animations, usually such a treat, and it seems like it's not gonna be much different in this. What do I... What? Maybe I'm just out to lunch. Maybe this is nowhere near the way you do an animation. But I would just assume that there should be an actual tree or a GUI to do this here. Well, let's take a look at that tutorial that used these characters and see. How did you do it? Animation tree. Okay, look. That looks... So he's selected tree or just something different. State machine? Okay, that seems simple enough. I wonder what all these different options do. Aha! Okay. Add animation. One space 2D, is that the 4-way? What does this do? Aha! Nice. How do I add animations to this? This doesn't help me much if I can't add animations to it. Maybe I have to refer to that tutorial again. Is it just like a different button? Oh, there we go. So that'd be like run forward. Running A, running B. What are the differences? Can I play it? Oh, wait. Is there like a play button or something I'm missing here? Interesting. Alright, I'm just gonna go back to that tutorial because this seems difficult. What do you do? Idle. what is this? Blunt Space 2D. What are you doing? You're looking around the window. Wait, what is that? What is this thing you've done? What is this witchcraft? Show me your witchcraft, sir. Did I not do that? Do you have to have more than one, maybe? Maybe you have to have more than one so it can make like an area for it to work in this view. Also, which run forward did he use? It doesn't matter. I'll figure it out. Okay, so I wonder if I had to do this for every single character and everything. Okay. So we need an animation here. So we need like backwards, walk backwards, walking backwards maybe? Something to the left. Run left probably. Running straight left. Okay, there we go. Move all these right to the ends. We'll add another one. Running straight right. And I think we can preview it by this. Oh, it works so good, except for the fact that it does not work. Maybe I need to play it? What is even happening? Run! Don't just look around like a weirdo. Is there a play button somewhere? I guess this will be his animations, just... let me just check what this guy's done here. It seems different than mine. Do you have to hook up the one? Like maybe you have to... This is definitely not the most intuitive of things. I don't know why they made it two different cursors either. Deterministic. Oh, interesting. I seem to have somehow destroyed it with my tree. What does that do? Game dev in Godot. It's fun. Whatever root motion or something has to be assigned. I guess we'll just follow this more. Animation tree active. I'm going to assume that it defaults as active. Don't know what. Playback. State machine. Alright, I guess we just had to watch this whole thing to figure out what we've done wrong. Or what I've done wrong here. They might just not work in the new version of Godot or something. Player animation tree. Why is it not active though? Oh, what? Oh, it's not like looping. What? Why don't they use reasonable defaults in Godot? Like, why isn't it just like loop? Like, why isn't it just set to what someone would use normally? Or maybe it is, I don't know. But it doesn't seem like to me that it probably is. Alright, so we had to figure out why. Process callback active. An animation tree. Active. I don't have process callback. Idle, deferred. What am I missing? What am I missing? So for his, it just like works. And on mine, it doesn't. Because without this, I think I'll just try re-adding it. Delete that. Okay. Does it play animations? Interesting to me because why, like, where is the where's like the repeat option here? Is it literally just like, do I have to click it off in here? Because that would seem to me to be pretty strange. Oh god. No way. No way. So 2-hand range shoot, ever repeating. Wait, 1-hand range shooting is that. Yeah, I don't understand this. This is shitty. Godot devs, tell me why you've made this so bad. This is garbage. Yeah, I can't quite figure this one out. I'll probably have to do some research on this. It doesn't seem like it should be this difficult, but it is apparently. What is this? What does this tag mean? Auto advance. Transition. See, like, no one will ever make a YouTube video showing this stuff, like, where something just doesn't work. So if you want to see what game devs actually like, streams are probably your best bet. Because, like, I think people just imagine it's all, like, the fun stuff, but a lot of it is, like, just troubleshooting, like, really simple crap. Like, this should not be difficult at all. But for some reason, it is. We have to assign the animation player, which is right there. We need to add run. Is it called run? I think it was called run. Running a. And then. Oh, what did I add there? Is there a run backwards? Probably not. Walking backwards. Left. Right. Okay. Play mode. Hmm. Like it works, it just doesn't loop the animation. But why? I don't really see anything here that would do that. Switch. So you can't do that. You can do that. This is weird. I think this is probably a bug in Godot, but I don't know it well enough to say that for sure, but it almost certainly should not be acting like this. Unless there's something I really don't understand about how looping works. And that could be the case, it looks like. Yeah, oh my god, this sucks so bad. So apparently for every single animation I need to set it to either looping or not, which is just shit. I don't even know. Like, I kinda get it. Like, maybe there's... But like, you think it would default to looping, because most animations loop. Like, far more animations loop on a character than don't. So it's weird that they set it to, by default, not loop. And also, like, maybe there's a way, is there a way to just be like, everything loops? Nope. This is, like, immensely frustrating. It does work, though. Also, that's a really strange right run because he's not actually running right, he's running diagonally. So not 100% sure on that. We might be able to like fix that by moving this. But then again, maybe not. No, I guess that has to be moved up the other way. But still, I don't think we'll fix it. Not that it's a big problem. Should be fine. It might just look a little weird. Unless there's like a strafe animation itself or something in here. I mean, I guess we did get that figured out, but it's just like, I hate when you figure things out and the thing is it's always gonna be painful. It's not like I didn't know something, but it was well made and the UI is like well made and it's gonna be fine next time. It's like every single time I do this, I'm gonna be confused by it and it works poorly. So like this kind of annoying and disappointing from Godot to have such a weird animation system like that, I guess. I mean, I guess now that I know it's just like clicking off all the animations, but like that means for like every character you ever import, you're gonna have to click off which animations are looped and which are not. Maybe like, I don't know if there's like a Blender setting for this or if it imports it from Blender or something if you import your own characters, but that's to me seems pretty painful and unnecessary. Because like there's like gonna be 16 of these characters or something, so it's like I'll have to do it every time. I think. I don't know. But we'll see if it's just me being stupid or Godot being stupid, I guess, in the future. That is some very, like, this means nothing to most people. So from a UI standpoint, just using images is like, it's interesting because you don't have to do localization, like you don't have to translate the name for these things, but at the same time I have no idea what the fuck this means. Dots versus a line versus CA. So I mean that's a little weird. Maybe there's like a tooltip. Nope. So far my worst experience with Godot, the animation side for sure. Or one of them anyway. The way it's coded, the way the language kind of works, not being strongly typed and stuff. I guess it's probably based on JavaScript or Lua or something, but that's disappointing. This animation player is disappointing. The rest has been like pretty well smooth sailing and great. So, anyways, let's see. What did the other guy name it? It was like idle, walk, run. I think another thing in here is you want idle to be, that's, I always had to rant on this. On open source projects, like the UI is always an afterthought, like compared to commercial. Not every commercial product has a great UI either, but like this, you don't need these tools. You could easily just double click this and have it enter it. Like this is just like UI done very poorly. You could right click, like what does this even do? Create new nodes. You can just right click to create new nodes, so that's completely unnecessary. You literally don't need any of these tools because you could just click and drag. Like you could click and like you could just have a dot here and click and drag over here. You could literally have none of these tools and the UI would be much simpler and easier to work with. Not that it's hugely important, but it'd be nice if like they just refactored that to be like sane at least. 3 tools where only one is needed is not great. It also sets a precedent for the complexity of the UI for the rest of the project. It's like, if you could just use one UI tool there, people will see that and they'll be like, oh, I get it. Like, let's make this stuff simple and like, oh, I'll copy this UI that already is there because it's acceptable. But now you're gonna have people copying UIs that are like terrible like this, that break all sorts of conventions of how node-based systems work. I'm pretty sure even the visual shader side of Godot does not use this system. It uses the more traditional one with the dots where you just connect them with like the one mouse click. So it's kind of weird that it got in there. But we need our idle animation for this, which I'll then have to go back and loop again, I believe. Oh, Godot. If this was a project I was serious about, I might not be using you. Even though you are free and pretty cool, this is an affront to me. You have offended me, Godot. Okay, so I think we have that there, idle. And I just deleted it because I thought that was the button to replay that thing, but it is definitely not. Okay, let's go here and set idle. I'm really not looking forward to doing this for 16 straight characters, because I think 16 will be the max number of players in the game. So greasy. Here we go. Loop. And then we go here. There we go. Okay. So this should happen immediately. It starts and it goes right to here. This should have all of our abilities to move around. I don't know how you control this exactly. I'm gonna have to refer to that tutorial. It's just like I need to connect this to the velocity of the character basically, and then synchronize it over the network. In theory, this shouldn't be too hard. In practice, it probably will be. We'll see. I think I can use the multiplayer synchronizer on the animation tree. Let's try. Like, this would be nice if it works, but like I said before, I'm not a fan of magic, because if this doesn't work, then you're not in a great position to solve it. Exactly, because like if you have magic to this degree where you're selecting things to synchronize over the network and it doesn't work, that means your only backup plan is going to like lower level RPC calls and doing it manually. And if you've been using this for everything so far, like that's something you're not really going to know how to do. Or at least I would have to like spend a lot of time doing that. And at that point, if I start doing that, then I'll basically rip out the multiplayer synchronizer for everything probably and just do it all with RPC calls, because like I don't really like mixing paradigms much. Godot seems to love mixing paradigms, which I'm really against. It's like, hey, you can have signals or 8 other million ways to like do the same thing, and you're like, why are you so like that? Okay, so can I just do the whole? Oh my god. Wait a minute. What? Because the easiest thing to do here would be if I could just be like, hey, whatever the state of this animation tree is, just put it over the network. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that, which means that like this sucks a little bit. The blend position is nice, but it means that for like any other animation, I'll probably have to well, maybe not. Maybe they'll all just appear here and I can just select all of them and it'll be like fine. Like maybe that'll work. All right, parameters, blend position. Now I have to figure out how to access that in code, which will be interesting. I can either hook it up to the character's velocity, which would make sense kind of because then it'll reflect the actual speed of the character, or I could hook it up to WSAD and have it actually just reflect the keys pressed. Reflecting the actual velocity of the character will probably look a lot better. So I'll probably see if I can just do that. Yeah, let's see if we can do that. Hello, welcome to the stream. It's mostly been me complaining about Godot's animation player so far, so you haven't missed too much. Yeah, okay, so now I gotta figure out how to... When does end come into play? End. Because like if it just idles, what do I need end for? What is that tutorial? Do they hook up end? Or do I just, does it just never get hooked up? Oh wow, that's intense. Death A, interact. There's no need for a state machine for this. Like people really misunderstand state machines and what they're for. State machines are for incredibly complex systems. A state machine is for when you must know the state, because it's basically a matter of like absolute urgency that something is in the exact state you need it to be in. Examples of this would be a fighter jet, a nuclear reactor, like serious shit, not video games. Like the complexity of adding a state machine in anything you're actively developing versus something that is completely spec'd out is almost never worth it. I would go so far as to say it's virtually never worth it. State machines are, I mean, it depends on what people have very different ideas of what a state machine is, or state charts. I'm referring mostly to state charts, and like you're getting kind of close to it here, where it's like something like this, like X state in JavaScript. Oh, it has a visualizer. Okay. Use the new stately vision. What? I don't want this shit. Damn it. And why don't you give me an actual machine that's already here? I don't know how to program a damn X-State machine out of nowhere. Okay, well, it looks like... Oh, there we go. Why doesn't it just load like this? So here's a state machine in JavaScript. This is a fucking nightmare. Don't do this. If you do this on my teams, I will fire you. Because this is such overkill for something this simple. And it's so hard to edit this and takes so much time that it's awful. Like, if this was a nuclear reactor, yes, definitely do this, because you cannot afford to make mistakes and you can test the shit out of your state machine. But since we're just programming something very simple, just do it procedurally so someone can view it and edit it and fix bugs. It's much more easier to debug procedural code than it is to debug a state machine. And that's one of the myths of state machines is people go, oh, they're so simple to debug because you know all the states. It's like, can you look at this and tell me what the states are? Like, you know what they are, but you don't know, like, the relationships to them. It is actually very hard to debug a state machine. So the myths around them, like the benefits of them, like knowing exactly what state you're in, a much better solution is like this. Guard clauses. Like, just do that. Like, you put your guard clauses at the top, and you're like, well, it can't be any of these states. Like, so you could just basically build something that's almost as safe. Like, it's not the same as a state machine, but it's pretty safe, and it's much easier to understand and reason about. It's like, oh, it'll do this if this. Like, procedural code and if statements and keeping things simple are so underrated. It's like criminal. Because, like, Google and all these other giant companies push, like, this shit, and devs just eat this up. They're like, oh, wow, it's, like, so complicated. I love it. And I use state machines, and I had to end up ripping that out of an entire project because they're just so overkill. And they're also causing problems where some states are hard to represent in a state machine and very easy to represent with if statements. There's also because as soon as you have states that could be like in multiple positions kind of at once, which is actually most UI, like state machines no longer become a great tool to represent it unless you're going to put a lot of effort into the state machine. So unless you're actually going to like run parallel state machines and stuff like that, like you can do all that in XState. And I'm sure for the guy who made XState, I can't remember his name, David K. Piano, I think it is. He's obviously a great programmer. He knows a lot about this stuff. I'm sure he applies XState to places that make sense, and so would I, in a place that this makes sense. But most UI, it is so much easier to reason about, debug, and test without using a state machine. You will slow your dev down a lot. You will end up ripping it out almost certainly, because it'll just be too slow. If you already had a system that was fully spec'd and you knew everything about it, this is a great solution. If you're like, this system's been up online for 10 years, it's not going to change. Sure, use a state machine. That's not most projects, right? State machine's great for that because it's already pre-spec'd. You know it's not going to change, because the big problem with this is when something changes. It is quite difficult to add new states and like make sure all the states still work. It's definitely non-trivial. Guard clauses and everything make it so much more confusing, because the guard clauses, instead of in procedural code, the guard clause is where it's written in time through the execution of the code. Okay, it's checking now if this guard clause applies. When you add guard clauses to XState, like, I don't know, and there are different types and stuff, and you can know this. Obviously, if you spend a lot of time doing XState stuff, you'll know this. But the guy who comes along to work on this code, okay, does it execute before the state change, after the state change? Like, how does it work? Where, like, what states does this guard clause affect? How does it work? I don't know if they actually have any guard clauses in this, but you'll see them kind of like, it's like, do I put the guard clause on the state it's coming from or the state it's going to, right? Like, there's a whole bunch of stuff about them. They're not, any nested structure of data is not simple in your brain, right? So this is much more difficult than this. If X return, if Y return, if Z return, right? Because then you're like, you know exactly what you're dealing with. Procedural code and if statements are grossly underrated. And I stand by that till I die. And that is my rant for this 5 minutes, I guess. But yeah, anyways, that was enough to get rid of the one viewer on the channel. He's like, damn, I love state machines. I can't believe this guy's railing on them. Success. It's like everything that everyone shows in all new technologies. Yeah, state machines are great if this is your project. And also, not to mention, this is for a single fetch call. This state machine is for a single fetch call. That's insane. Yeah, I mean, it's just a demonstration, but it shows you, like, if you use a state machine, I don't know how to get that back, what I deleted. There it is. If you use a state machine to do a fetch call, this is what you're dealing with, instead of just like, fetch, I don't know, did it work? Something like that, blah, blah, blah. Fetch, map error, thing equals. There you go. It's like, this is equivalent. This is the same shit. I mean, you don't have the retry functionality, but you like, I don't know. Like, I just don't. This is not realistic to really use this. There are much easier ways to implement a retry, I believe, than to just do all this anyway. But that's enough of me railing on state machines or state charts. Yeah, if you're building a fighter jet or something where nothing can ever go wrong state-wise, because like one of the rocket boosters might just like explode. Yeah, great use case for it, but for the web stuff and game stuff, probably not. People really do like to do finite state chains and charts and whatever you want to call them, finite state machines in character movement a lot, because for some reason with character movement they're like, oh, there can only be one state at a time, so let's do a finite state machine. It's like, why don't you just use a match statement, use a switch statement? Like, it's the same thing, but they just love doing this. I don't know, I can't explain it. Maybe there's something I just don't know about it. But for some reason, character movement and state machines seem to go hand in hand, even though they probably shouldn't. Because like a switch statement would be fine. And then like anytime you're doing like this kind of stuff, I don't know. Like, I've never been a big fan of like node-based editing, like on shaders or anything. It always just seems like a slower way to do it. I'm not sure why they actually offer it. I mean, most things that add visual coding solutions into their programs remove them. Like 90% of the time they get removed. And like, there's got to be a reason for that. And I'm pretty sure it's because it works badly. Like, code that's not glued together with like little strings going like to the next code block is much easier to reason about. Like, when it's just linked by text, it's simpler. So visual code editing is supposed to make things simpler, but I think it actually makes things more complex. And I think that's why people add it. It seems like it'll be simpler, gets removed because it's actually more complex. Yeah, so that's my random rant for this video. Actually, this whole video has been a rant so far, basically. Maybe something good will happen to me, and then I'll be happy again. Oh, what I'd give to be happy again after that rant. So what I need to know now is, how do I control this with code? Is this video gonna tell me, or is it just gonna leave me hanging? Switch. This should be handled in code. This should not be handled in the state machine. This is like really dumb, because like you have this condition here which could mess with your conditions in the code. This is absolutely not where this logic should go. It's a duplication of logic that will only serve to confuse. It's like, I want my code to tell the animation player what to do. I don't want the animation player telling my code what to do. Actually, that's the reason why I'm looking forward to using Bevy. Is everything in Rust is made for programmers, basically. It's really weird. Rust is, it's not, I guess it's not really weird. Everyone that's involved in Rust basically is a programmer, whereas people that are going into Godot could be people from the art world that are getting into programming. So you have like things like this, which I think are meant to serve like people getting into programming. Whereas with Bevy and Rust, like there's probably going to be almost none of this. It's just going to be like all meant for programmers. Which will suit me better, because it's like, I don't like to do the compromise. I don't like the compromise solutions that aren't ideal for programmers, because to me, like, that's the wrong audience for me. I don't need to use these tools. I'd much rather that this was just controlled by directly without this finite state machine stuff. I know you probably can do that. I'd have to figure it out, but I'm sure there's probably a way. But like, a lot of the tutorials and stuff are made for people coming into game dev, where it's like, if you're already a programmer, like these tools are awkward and clunky, because you're like, it's like, it's speaking back to your code instead of your code just telling things what to do. So you have like this weird mutability in these weird tools that are against a lot of programming paradigms, or I would consider them to be, at least. Some other people might not, but. I also don't really understand like This doesn't make much sense because if you have jump start and jump idle, well, I guess it does make sense because you need the idle to repeat by itself. So I guess it does make sense to have its own state. Otherwise, it would repeat the whole jump. But I mean, you could just have it be jump and then have the idle last a few seconds and it plays jump land on land and then it's like the same thing. But I guess if you're dropping forever, then you'd have a problem. Okay. Is there a second part to this? Well, if there's no second part, like, how do you control it? I guess maybe we can just, okay. Can I... Okay. I guess I probably want the tree? Or do I want the... I guess I want the tree. So let's just... Oh god. Get animation. Is there a special one for... What is it? Set state. Oh my god, what are you? What are you? You're a freak. Advanced animation transitions. Using only the animation. It's all deprecated. Perfect. This has like no controls on it. What is going on? I'm really confused by this. I need to look this up. Show me. Wait, there it was. Looks like it was something. Oh my god, what the fuck? What? Why? Why is it like in like fake non-IntelliSense? I'm sure there's a reason for it, but I do not like it. So parameters slash like how are new programmers supposed to understand any of this? Condition slash idle. And like, how do I know this is right? I guess we'll just see if it has an idle animation. Nope. But maybe it's because I capitalized it. Yeah, maybe it's gotta be that. Disgusting. Conditions. Takes out idle in there. Wait. Oh, it even changes the casing of it. Wait, where's this moving? He doesn't have... He doesn't have anything called that. Wait, what? What the fuck are these? Conditions. Interesting. So I am doing this a different way. It looks the same though. Parameters. There's gotta be a different way to do this. I actually want to like write the Godot people and be like, yo, fix this, please. Fix what you've done to me in my brain with your animation tree, please. Because it should just be like... It should be simple. Like, you should just be able to set the state directly. There's probably a way to do that. Like, is it just parameters.state? Like, what is... Can I just do that? Like, just guessing words and trying to see if it works. Holy shit. Oh, I was so excited. I was like, I can't believe that was a thing. But that's like, as I said before, this is not a strongly typed language. Like, you really shouldn't be able to do anything like this. And, like, it should know if things are going to work before you execute it. That's not how Godot works. It's not a strongly typed language. I will continue to complain about that basically forever, I think. Forever and ever. Hey, welcome. Welcome. I'd show you my game, but I can't run it because of this animation tree. It's destroyed my life and everything I stand for. This one animation tree is a real killer. And if anybody knows how to fix that and they're just watching me struggle against this animation tree, just please tell me for the love of God. How do I make worky? How do I make worky? Oh, too many words. I hate words. Don't give me words. Give me results. Oh, so many words. Wait. Wait. What is this? No, this is a different type of thingy-majiggy. I don't know that. Transition. Is that what I'm doing? Wait, this one has a capital T. Wait, wait. Also, I don't know if it should be like capitalized or not. Okay, okay. One day I'll get this to work. State 2. The hardest part of Godot is apparently just this animation tree. Everything else is easy. Getting a player to idle, impossible. Everything else, piece of cake. You need multiplayer networking, no problem. You need a character to play an idle animation, not gonna happen. Not today. Controlling from code, yes. Give me hard mode. Property? Is that in there the whole time? Come on, come on. Wait, okay, so I click this. It tells me what it's called? Wait, can I just name it? That seems wrong. That seems wrong. I hope this doesn't work. Okay. Come on. Playback. Wait. Wait. Aha. this could be it. The very last line on the page. The first thing you'd want to do. The very last line in the manual. Wait, it had capital letters, so I think we can do capitals. So... is this gonna work? Hey, this is progress. Let's see if our characters are idling. Hey, they are idling. That's the dumbest idle I've ever seen. Yeah, you deserve to go into the ocean. I'm gonna push you in there. With the sharks. There you go. Oh, he's back. Okay, so that was 10 wasted minutes. But we're back. We also need to figure out why our idle is so weird. How do I get this view? Okay, so how do I play this? This is almost as bad as Blender's interface. It's not quite, but it's close. Wait, why does it matter where that is? Does that actually stay there, like, in the game? Oh wait, no, this is a position I must control. Oh no, I'm gonna have to figure out how to do this too. No. I don't want to figure out how to do this. I have to figure out how to access this now, and then change the blend position. And that is going to be probably the death of me, if I had to guess. Okay, so we change to that, and we go state machine. And we have no IntelliSense because Godot is so good at what it does. So we have no idea what methods are on this at all. Maybe I can, like, trick it into doing what I want. Are you happy now? Is that a real thing? Okay, yeah, alright, we tricked it. Now it knows things. How do I... Oh, well, there it is, look. Parameters playback. Wait. Parameters playback IWR. Dot x equals 1. You guys think this is gonna work? Wait, I don't even know what x is. I probably should have done y equals 1. I think he's gonna be running to the left. State machine playback. Oh, it doesn't even check if it's right. So this is type animation. Like, if it knows that, why doesn't it just know it here? I miss Rust. It should just know stuff. Invalid index. Playback. Invested by, oh, it's IWR. You will never beat me, Godot. I will guess and check your entire interface. I will guess and check your whole API and bring you to your knees. Oh, did I have that wrong? Did I have that as state machine? No, I did have his animation tree. So, problem is I am a genius, and Godot is too stupid to understand my brain and how amazing it is. It's got to be something similar to this. Wait. Is it just this? Maybe I am not a genius at all. That's what's happened here. Dot blend. Dot. What was that called? Dot I. It's not this, is it? Be weird if it had capitals. Parameters. Okay, well, I guess we'll have characters that idle forever then. Is there a way I can just like drag this onto here? Like, hey, that was kind of close. Can I just like drag this onto there? Oh, look at that. Progress. You will never beat me, Godot. You're just a tool to me. Okay. There we go. So our character's running to the right now. Yeah, they are. Just as, oh, and he's dead. And he's dead. Okay. Well, that took too long as well. This whole stream, everything takes 10 minutes apparently, even trivial things. But it's cool. I learned you can do like whatever that. Well, not that. But whatever that was, where you just like, I don't know, like where you just drag things and it like gives you the location of them. Of course, all of this is not where this needed to go. Wait, how is this gonna work? How do I send the data of the player to this? I could use signals, but I hate signals because they're like observer pattern crap and like they're just like an anti-pattern to a degree, I guess. I guess it depends on what you think about, oh, look. Someone's been typing a lot, and I've been ignoring them, like a true dick. Now I will review everything you have said. Ah, good. Good, you are helping me. Should crouch. Oh, you know how to do this. It helps. I have been helped. If only I had seen that 10 minutes ago, I would have avoided so much pain. But we've got it kind of like working. Hey, look, this guy's got his own like tutorials and everything. I'm gonna steal. Wait, are you? Wait. Oh, I can't comment on yours. Otherwise, you're doing exactly the same thing I am, except like a much more advanced version. Much cooler than what I'm doing. Very cool. We will be Twitch brothers for life. Best Twitch friends. So my character's weird because my characters are actually physics-based characters. They're not actually kinetic-based characters, so they're actually part of the physics system. And I did that because the game's gonna have a ton of physics in it, and it's easier to get the physics affecting the character if the character is like the same as the physics entities in the physics system. So he uses like impulses and stuff to move instead of like just controlling him directly like a kinetic character body. And what I need to do is I need to get... I mean, the player can have a reference straight to... Okay, what does the animation tree need exactly? Like, what does this thing need? It needs to know the root node. Can the root node be a child? Because if I can just put the animation player in tree in... This is actually interesting, because that actually should kind of work. Let me see if I can do this. Copy, and then put them here. And then, can I point this root node? Can I point this to Barbarian? Okay, and then can we get rid of it on Barbarian? Wait. Oh, you're the tricky old Barbarian. There's a new Barbarian, old Barbarian. The new one has the toon shader and isn't in the scene that was complaining about editing it. So I should be able to delete these now. Technically in the multiplayer synchronizer, I might be able to also put that in here to avoid duplicating this over and over again. Actually, in theory, I guess we don't. Can I go into the scene? Oh, I can go in. No. Oh no, it does need its own multiplayer synchronizer. Due to the nature of how this works, I guess. Wait. No, wait, no I don't. Because I'm only synchronizing what the animation tree is doing, like a true hero. There we go. Because it's only synchronizing what the state of this is. And as long as that controls that, I always complain about Godot and like this, like all of these problems about encapsulation are caused by Godot artificially being done in like an object-oriented style. If you just had master scripts that were aware of all objects, like how you would normally program anything in a functional or procedural way, all of these problems would not be problems. And I have no idea why they program games like this. It just seems like game programmers love pain, which is probably why they're game programmers. And myself, I'm more of a web dev than a game programmer, because I don't like the feeling of constant pain all the time. Just apparently sometimes for 2 hours every night on this Twitch stream. It's fascinating to dive into this world of people of total masochists, though. So, anyways, this doesn't go here anymore. This whole script is actually no longer needed. It moves to the player script. Like, it's funny, like, I'm just making everything slowly, like, just how I would, like, all the scripts just migrate up the tree and it becomes very flat in the way that I would typically program it, to the degree that I can get away with it in this node-based tree system. I'm never a fan of extra complexity, and especially in video game programming or something like that, like where complexity is going to grow almost no matter what because of the nature of how complex games are with all this interacting systems. I have no idea why you would ever make things harder than you need to. And to me, a lot of this object-oriented kind of approach here does that, basically. Wasn't there the... Okay, there it is. How do I... I'm just going to delete that script because we don't need that. Even though this is like the least clean game folder ever. You should probably keep your game cleaner than this if you're serious, but I'm a real prankster and don't care. It hasn't become a problem where I'm tripping over it. Like, normally I'd probably try and keep a serious project cleaner than this, but like, I haven't tripped over it so far, so it hasn't made me mad enough to clean it up yet, but I'm sure we're getting there. So, okay, here's some stuff about moving, I think. Nope, it's not. This is about moving. There we go. I can tell by words like left, right, down, up. Okay, so we need on the ready script. If not, it's multiplayer authority means like, if not this computer, is basically what that means. But no one Godot can name things. It should just be if not this computer. It'd be so much simpler. One day the Godot devs are gonna write me and be like, you're an idiot. And I'll be like, yeah, fine. Fine. Animation tree.
Every 4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
That should not be called state machine. It should be called animation state machine. Just to keep it clear. Actually, you know what I like to do? I don't like to actually add layers of indirection to names if we're gonna avoid it, so I'll just do animation tree. Wait. As to how I've done this. Playback. Is travel just part of... Do I need... I don't think I need this. Or do I? I'm confused as to which thing is which. Alright, we'll keep it like that for now. And I'll just trip over it and bang my head on the ground later. Okay, so let's see to make sure we just didn't break this. They should still be idling. Or are they running to the right still? Yeah, they're running to the, or they're running. Oh, no, they just don't exist. Barbarian visible. Why did this change? Why can he not be visible? He's right there. Don't be crazy. Oh. Also I need to delete this script. Which I already did, but for some reason it's like being weird. Maybe it was just because that script was like glitchy. Or maybe it's something more serious. You gotta love when like code just stops working. What have I done? Oh, this is the wrong one again, isn't it? Yeah, it needs to switch out to that other one. But also, I don't know why that wouldn't work. That's not right. Oh, did I delete the wrong one? That's great. I think I deleted the scene and not the script, didn't I? Oh god. Oh no, what have I done? What have I done? I don't know if I can Control Z my way out of this one. Can we Control Z our way out of it? Well, one thing we could do is just, I could just recreate it. Alright, give me a second to fix whatever I've done. I must have deleted the scene instead of the actual, yeah. Okay, here we go. Making games is fun. Sometimes you just delete your characters. It happens. It's no big deal. I think it's no big deal. There we go. It's no big deal, maybe. Copy. I wonder if that animation player that comes with it is going to be a problem. Like, if it can be moved like the way I moved it. Delete that. Save this as Barbarian modded again. Okay, there we go. So what are you? You're a script that I don't need. But I actually need you because you're the actual player character. You go in here. I'll have to apply the teen shader again later. I don't know what's going on there. Why I have an extra type or reference to the file. Oh, I also don't have it even named right. That's spelled right, isn't it? Okay. And if all goes according to plan, this now works, and we fixed the issue of randomly deleting our character. Holy crap, I did not expect that to actually work. Ah, good news, it didn't. Quite. Not only did it not work, it has not worked in a spectacular fashion where the players are no longer even aware of each other. Ah, game dev. You're so silly. Why would that be? At this point, I am wishing I hadn't deleted the character, because now I have to solve this interesting new problem where the players don't spawn It's always a problem when the players don't spawn. Why would you not spawn? Player visible. That's only supposed to happen for the player that's not the multiplayer authority. We'll just get rid of that for a sec here. It seems beyond that, as I don't even see my own character. Nor do I see his cubes or anything. This could take some doing. Oh, it could be because... What if I can just reparent to this? Not that I think that'll actually really do anything, but let's drag our barbarian in just to make sure he actually works. Can I see him if I load now? Okay, so it is possible to view him at least. And then the other guy joins. Wait. Oh, he's just not on the ground. Alright, so we got levitating barbarians. That's a step. That's actually an improvement. So I guess that's an easy fix. Put him on the ground. Another thing I want to do is... I also noticed he's backwards, which is interesting. And scale to the right size as well. How do I scale you? Wanted to fit like in the capsule of impact here. There we go, there we go. There we go. It's almost like we didn't delete our entire character. Okay, so that's the one that's just placed there for no reason. Alright, there we go. What I don't understand is why the bricks weren't showing up the other time. On the other, Now they work. I can push them off the cliff, just like you'd want to do. Okay. So now we can get rid of that one guy who's just chilling in the world. Check for messages. I don't have two monitors, so it takes me forever to see messages and stuff. Why didn't I stream yesterday? Oh, that's a good... I said at the beginning of the stream, yes, the last Tuesday of every month, my brother and other friends and I would play video games together. And so I forgot about that and then played video games for the entire night instead of streaming. But I'm back, and I started an hour early today because I felt so bad. But, yeah. But you don't have to worry about that happening for another 30 days. I figured also you might not have caught up on all the streams yet, so maybe you still had some to watch, because there's like 10 hours or whatever. But, yeah, we're back now. So, welcome. Okay. Back to the animations, which I believe are actually not working, because if they were, then he would have animated, right? Or am I missing something about that? Yeah, animation tree. Is this animation tree, does it have a target? No, there we go, that could be why. Well, if there's a faster way to just like... Oh god. They're not animating. Also, is that cannonball doing weird stuff? Okay, so they don't feel like animating. That's not great. This might need to be on... this might need to be on advanced expression. Or does it need to be like on something in, it might need to be on the skeleton 3D. Which would be interesting. Try that. Might work now since the skeleton's what it's talking to, maybe. Idle, why don't you idle? Idle! Oh wait, it also would not really be. I had to switch to the other one. No. Is it because I'm not synchronizing them across? That could be it. Animation tree blend position. What? Anim player? Try that, I guess. Player tree. Is it gonna animate? How dare you define me? It's openly defying me. Or is it? Or are these just not assigned or something? Seems like a good idea to actually check that this actually works before. Okay, probably shouldn't have deleted that dictionary either. Seems important. Animation library. These might need to be inside that player node or something. Which I was hoping they wouldn't need to be, because it would make it a lot easier to do things if I could just keep them in here. I think anyway. Actually, one thing I really don't want is... what if I can find the original character again? It doesn't like when you do this. I don't know why. It seems very upset with what we've done. Might have to re-import that again and just keep it kind of the way it is. What is this advanced expression like? Advanced expression base node. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is delete this. Actually, maybe we just not specify this. So we just. And we'll try deleting it, I guess. Because I think the animation tree hijacks the animator. I'm very interested in how I've managed to like destroy all the animations on this somehow. It seems interesting that I've somehow done that. Okay, well, we're bringing the... Okay, bringing the old barbarian back again. I might just not be able to mess with these guys ever. Or maybe they have to have a very specific node structure or something. Alright. Let's try the... control them from outside of it, but this guy's node structure seems to be very important to him, so it has to be exactly this. I do not know why it has to be. Hey, stop it. Don't be like this. I just do like, oh, paste from clipboard. That's exactly what I wanted. There we go. Okay. Close that. This is taking so much work for something that should be like not that complicated. Okay, so we need this guy in there, which is our own copy of it instead of overwriting the original. Now he's clearly, oh, I guess he's animating. That's the wrong one. So we need to put the right one in here. And then he's facing the wrong direction. Well, that's okay. The animation player should play. Why was the other one facing the right way and everything, and then this one is not somehow? What is the difference between that one and this one? Can I just do like this? No, wait, no. Wait. They seem the same. Must not understand something about scenes or how they work or their many intricacies, because this does not seem to be the same. One thing I could do is just probably just copy the actual file here. Duplicate. This isn't great because it's not in a scene or anything, but it should work. Confusing because this animation player plays, right? Yeah. And I had it so it was playing in the world or in here at one point. See, it is playing, but is there two characters or something? So I need to delete this from here. And I can. Nice. Okay. I like that I hit save and it just like doesn't seem to save it. That's concerning. Oh, Godot, you're so crazy. So working with characters in Godot, it's a good time. Seems like it definitely works good. With no problems at all. So what if I don't save that? What? How do I just like make this unique? Like make you a new scene? How do I do things? Okay, so barbarian mod isn't barbarian modded scene. So now, wait. See, like I just don't get that. Like when you do a new inherited scene, why does it not? Or is it because it's not this one here? Like, is this one the one that's not? This is the most confusing thing I think I've ever done in my life. Okay, so. Will it still work? Oh, there we go. It will still work. Tell. Oh, wait, no, it won't. What the heck? Or is it just because he's in the wrong spot? That'd be weird. Okay, it does work. But only sometimes? I guess it takes over this player. So I guess now if we did this right, it should have a run. Progress, maybe. We might have a character. Why aren't you running? Don't you want to run? Oh yeah, did I not synchronize it? I think it did. But maybe the blend position actually has to be... That is interesting, because if I send... That's on ready. That should do it. Oh wait, do I need to go and make the animations, Remember last time I had to make the animations, like, actually... loop. That one is looped. Yeah, okay. This seems to be right. And the transition is auto. Maybe that is important. Maybe it was just sitting at start. Oh, see, it's like I said, like with the finite state machines and stuff, it's like it's more trouble than it's worth. Like if I just done an animation player and probably just done the blends manually, it probably would have been faster and easier. Not even kidding. Like doing the 2D blend. Oh, there we go. Okay. We've got it. He's got his mugs and axes and everything for some reason. Yeah, always do things the simplest way possible. I might end up rewriting this, but doing the 2D blend space would be a bit of work. And in theory, like, yeah, well, we'll just go with this if it's gonna work. But we also need to see, like, why are these visible? Why are they visible? No, they're not. Couldn't tell you why, but progress. Okay, so now that we have everything in the same script, it only took us like a million years. We can now hook up the velocity of the player to where it is on that blend space, which will be an interesting task. Yeah. Yep. Good, good. Perfect silence, just like I prefer to program in on Twitch. No one interrupt me. No one view this or interrupt me. So we gotta find the position. Y equals 0 dot x equals 0, because that's idle. So that'll be idle. So we need to hook up. I wonder if I can get ChatGPT to do this, because that'd be so much easier than me doing it. Come on, ChatGPT, take my job. Let's see if we can get it to do it in a sec. Just need to remember where all this stuff is. Velocity. What are you? Are you a vector from to and the weight? What do you give me back? Returns 3.0. Okay. This will work, but I kind of wanted it more tied to exactly... It doesn't give anything back. Wait, apply central force vector 3. How is that a vector 3? I don't understand. I don't understand this. Vector 3 don't work. Like, I just want to get the... I have no idea what the range of that's going to be. That's not going to work either. What is basis? Just do some dirty repetitive code here. Not sure why that one does y times z though. So x, y. I think y should be z basically, but just move input y. Not sure what it's gonna do, but exter, we'll just do this. Oh wait, dir is a vector 3. So I think we can... I don't even think we need to do any weird finagling here. We can just probably just go... Although I have no idea how that works.
computers now have primary control.
Just so we can see what the range of this kind of is. Because we're going to have to like divide this and cap it or whatever. Oh, yeah, no, that's actually, it's already within a range that actually might just work. Let's take a look. Do we have characters that run around now? I noticed that they are backwards running, but... Oh, that was so confusing. Wait, our characters are facing backwards. In theory, it kind of works. Are characters backwards? Oh yeah, it is backwards. Silly goof, what are you doing backwards? There we go. Oh, I need it to lerp. I have it just like directly. Like it does kind of work, but I think we need to figure out how to push off the cliff. Yeah. Respawn. Wait, it's not quite right. Something's wrong with it. So dir x and 0, y 0, and it's not quite working. But why? So left and right are forward, and they're both forward. Why are they mostly 0? Huh. Flipping them, or it could be negative x and y possibly, or both. Forward and back seem to be close now. It seems that they're backwards though. Or is it dir Z? I think it might be dir Z, because Y is up and down in Godot, but probably not in the animation player. Okay, where's the other one? Oh, oh no. Right, we apparently gotta start them not on top of each other. Right, I think. Yeah, it's close, but now we gotta like, I guess lerp them? I don't know exactly how we would do this. Probably the better way to do it would be to base it on like the momentum of the actual character, so it's just like not sure why he also not sure that animation's actually like that, where he looks to the left when he's backing up or whatever. Oh yeah, it is like that. Okay, so we've got that like working, but can I, what can I do to smooth that out? Okay, so what should this be exactly? So let's just try this. No idea what this will do. But, like, I don't know if, oops. See what that does. Float to vector 3. Lerp F. Not sure how we'd get a smooth transition out of this exactly. No, no, no. Oh, I didn't know where I started them on top again. Dang it. What's up with that weird twitchiness? Well, it doesn't seem good. Oh, maybe it's actually... Not sure, not sure. Not sure if this is a smart way to even be going about it. Doesn't seem like it is. Well, we could just keep it the simple way we had it for now, and then... Or maybe I can hook it up to the actual directional movement of the rigid body somehow, which would be probably the best. But I mean, this will work for now. It's perfect. Why is he in the ground? Did I do that? Did I place him in the ground? I did. Okay. Should help a bit. Just put the tune shader on him. Take every mesh. Then we go surface material override. What is that one? I can't remember how to do this exactly. Yeah, no, that is how we do it. Surface material override. Did I not save this last time? Select the texture. There we go. Now we have Tune Shader Barbarian. I just like one cut usually on Tune Shading. I think that's probably pretty cool. There you go. See him in the game now. You should fit in a little bit better. Oh, got knocked off. There we go. Saved him. Oh. Alright. So we have a character that walks around now, at least. We could add jumps and stuff in there as well. I probably won't add jumping and stuff because it's like right now, because it doesn't do anything. Like if you're prototyping a game out, adding animations, like even this is kind of a bit of a waste of time, but like it's kind of a good balance between like the amount of effort I put in and having it be reminiscent enough of a finished product that like I plan to playtest this next month or something with some friends. So you know, that's, you know, this looks like a character, people understand what it's supposed to be, what it does. Like it's good enough. So I am happy with that. And I can polish up the movement and everything later. You never really want to over-optimize early because you have no idea if anyone's even going to like your game or play it. And graphics, like you can have a game like Flappy Bird that doesn't look that great that everybody plays, and you can have a really great looking game that nobody plays. But you don't really want to do that, right? You want to make a game so that you have people trying it and making sure that people actually like it before you invest a bunch of time optimizing the animations and everything. Another reason for that is because the animations, like, you're not really learning that much when you're learning, when you're like trying to get all the animations and stuff working. Like, you're probably not actually learning that much. So if you're trying to be become a good programmer and stuff, it's probably not the best use of your time either to just be like doing really detailed polishing work. It's mostly just like onerous more than it is like actually educational. Like, maybe the first time you do it, you'll learn some stuff, but there's definitely higher value uses of your time, right? So there we go. We have a character that's now animated to a degree. I mean, I probably should do an attack animation or something for when the boxes get placed down. I'll probably do that, just because that's kind of important feedback for the game a little bit. Like, it actually has something to do with the playing of the game. The other players will probably like to have some animation to know when someone else is placing a brick, kind of thing. So I might add that. I might even skip it because it is not absolutely critical to playtesting the game. And kind of like what I want to get into is I want to also figure out how to make multiple levels and stuff, but I'm going to do a lot of puzzles that are like, I can't remember what it's called, like Super Mario Worlds type puzzles. Like, I was watching some gameplay from that today, and like the physics-based puzzles and like the puzzles in that kind of like, you know, platforms that turn upside down and stuff like that and all that kind of stuff. Like, add all their tiles kind of into this game, or similar tiles, so I can make actual interesting levels that would be kind of hard even by themselves as part of the game. So they have the cannon shooting at you, you're trying to get past this, but the levels still have to be like, they still have to be 3D platformer levels. You can't just be like, hey, jump from this island to this island. That's going to get pretty boring pretty quick. So, you know, the level design still has to be there in a traditional 3D platformer sense as well. And obviously this is not currently going to cut it, so I got to look into that. I want basically as many physics-based puzzles as possible. And actually, there's something I kind of wanted to try. Let's see if we can actually do this. So we'll see what happens if we do this. A new scene with a CSG box. Static body thing, no, rigid body, I think. And what does it need? Collision shape 3D. Okay, so then we have physics box test. Okay, now we want the multiplayer synchronizer. Of the position and rotation, I believe. Actually, I should make that the root. Possible. I guess the rigid body could be the, like, you can just do it like that. thing that annoys me about this is like it has like this tree structure, but it's arbitrary. Like, so it's not really even a tree structure because it doesn't often matter what order they go in. So it's like a weird tree for stuff that's not really a tree, which is strange to me. Not sure why they did that exactly. There we go. Let's go. Is there no position or anything? Like, rigid body 3D position. Okay. That seems good. I don't know why it's like, I guess because it inherits from this or something. I probably want to move this up here. Not that much, but. Okay, so if all of my dreams are going to come true, we should be able to insert as many of these into the world as possible. Or as we want. If we can remember what we called it. Physics test box. Why is it not here? What are you? Did I not save you to? So if there's a god, all of this will work and synchronize. If there's no god, it will not. I think on the ground so fast. Aha! Good. Good, they're synchronizing. I wonder if it does the physics calc on every single computer or not. Let's see the cannonballs hit it. Come on. You can aim better than that. Because I was really hoping that that would just work, because then I can just like do anything in the physics engine in Godot and just make it part of the maps. It's kind of weird I can just like run through them though. So scary. I mean, to be fair, I am actually running through it on this computer too though. Did knock it off. And I can jump. Nice. Oh yeah, solid blocks I can move. So you can do like interesting things like I can do like a teeter-totter maybe, I think, pretty easily. And that's how the levels are going to be designed. Like there'll be like a teeter-totter here, and you can run across it. I have no idea what happens when you place your bricks on it, but well, I guess we'll find out. Yeah. So I don't know if I'll do that now, like that test now of teeter-totter. But we shall see. We shall see what we shall see. I don't really know how to do the physics joints well enough probably to do that. I'll just try it real quick here. Oops. Oh, why are these all... I'm surprised they actually still worked, even though they're all parented together for some reason. gotta figure out how to make it like put all the stuff in a level or something so that I can have it load different levels. Because they were too light before. Let's go 10 and 30. So now we can figure out how to do like a joint. Hinge joint. Hinge joint? Freely rotate. I think you could do it with either of these. Okay, so we need, we'll just sure if I actually it's gonna have to be like that, and then we'll just need to make a triangle or something, I guess. Not sure if this will work or not. The only trick with this is like, how are you gonna get it to also come back to level once you, or maybe it just never does. I don't know. It's probably once a collision shape, doesn't it? Yeah. Is there a way to do that? Like, is there just like a way to just be like, use this? No. Oops. 0.35 up to 12. 35.
Liftoff of mission 41D,
Close enough,
the first flight
hopefully.
of the orbital Discovery, and the shuttle has cleared the tower.
Exclude nodes from collision.
Every core computers now have primary control of critical vehicle
So,
functions.
oh, I guess I have to actually add it into the world. See what it does. Ah, it falls to the ground. That does make sense now that I think about it. I almost need like an invisible mesh under it or something to. It actually seems like it's somewhat. Oh god, what's going on? Dear god, what's happening? Ah. Well, turns out I don't really know how joints work. If I had something like that, you get what I mean. So it needs to just be like pinned in the air or something almost like. Actually, maybe I can just go into it and do that. Maybe it's probably a way to just like. Oh yeah, we probably need to lock axes too. What is this one? This is Z. It'd be nice if there's a way to like preview it. I don't think we need those. What if it's 0? Not quite sure how to do this, but oh, now she's doing crazy stuff. Now it's just a sinking ship. Part of the game. Well, it's part of the game. We gotta play it now. Oh no. 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 This game's so fun. It's too fun. Yeah, so I guess that'll be something to figure out. Basically getting that to not be affected by. It probably shouldn't be a rigid body, it should be a static body, shouldn't it? pin joint use a static body? Oh good, it can. Okay, this might help a lot. There we go, that's closer. Except it's doing that now. Which is kind of what we wanted, I guess. I wish there was a live. Whoa. Oh, my angular locks are wrong. But that was closer. That was closer. So check those locks again here. Did I not do the locks last time? I am confused. Let me on it. Oh god, no. Well, I mean, it's like kinda close. Oh god. Okay, not that way either. Trying the last combination here. Maybe the linear locks aren't needed? I don't know what they are exactly. Oh, is that it? That seems kind of right, doesn't it? It is surprising that I'm not heavy enough to move it. Where am I? Doesn't seem quite right. It's closer, but... I think it would only need the angular locks. I don't really know what these linear ones do. Linear movement. That seems promising. I wonder how I would keep that. Oh no. Invincible behind my tower. No! I could just put the stick in the middle and be really lazy. Like instead of having it on one side, I'll just put the stick literally in the middle. It could just be any direction. Whoa, 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 whoa. This thing's out of control. I fear I may never reach it. Okay, so if I walk this way, it should... There we go. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's intense. The cannon fire. Alright, let's move the cylinder in the middle and see if that actually works. I think this should have a propensity to always lay flat no matter what, shouldn't it? Just because it wouldn't to go up and down. Oh, what is it doing? Did I? What? Oh, I need to put the stuff on the, like actually in the center of the. Where's it? The transforms in this. This will help. It seems to want to use like the Well, one thing we could do is just do this, take the CSG cylinder, because it never moves anyway, and have it do that, which is terrible. There we go. And then on the actual one, just make it like infinitely small. At this point, I'm not sure. I'll probably have to figure out how to do this properly. Because it does not seem super stoked on what I'm doing. I'm sure there's a pretty simple way to do this, but it's, apparently it's not this. Cannonballs incoming. Like when the cannonball hits it, that just adds such a bizarre element of insanity to the whole thing. So I'm gonna prototype a bunch of stuff like that once I learn how joints work, and then I'll fix this double jump issue as well. The fact that you can double jump was not intentional. It's interesting that it's a perfect working double jump. Also the floatiness in the air, I'll probably do something with that. Oh god. The fact you can kind of like float around, although it is kind of like in game control feel, it like doesn't feel that bad because it's pretty forgiving for a platformer, which is nice, but it's a little bit extreme. Oh no, no. Take control of the other guy. Oh. Damn. I also have to make it so it doesn't control a character when you type messages. and fix some of this box placement stuff that breaks when there's 3 players. But yeah, the game's gonna be pretty good. So you'll have all these physics problems, and you'll have these bricks, and you'll be like, this is one way to fix this, I believe. Oh no, it's not, apparently. You're trying to get through to the other side. And you'll get these flags, then you'll go around the whole map, and that's pretty much gonna be the game. Sort of. Kind of, sort of, pretty much. It's called Cannonballers, I've decided. So now I just need people to build levels for me, because I'm very lazy and I don't like making levels. It takes forever. And that'll be the game. Also, I think you're going to be limited to how many bricks you can have. I don't think you're going to have unlimited bricks. Also, I need to add a sound effect to the cannonballs while they're in the air, so you can kind of tell where they are spatially, because it's pretty dang hard right now to know when you're going to be hit by a cannonball if you're not looking at them. Run. No. Another thing it will do is when the cannonballs hit you, it'll push you back a lot more than it does now. Right now it kind of just pushes you out of the way, but I'll make it so it actually fires you with like impact force away from the cannonball. So if you're hit by a cannonball, it'll be much more lethal than it is here. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I guess it's pretty good getting the character kind of movement working. Good enough. Actually, in the tree, I might be able to. Interestingly, I could actually make this look better without using the blend tree. Since I'm not using the blend tree anyway, I probably could have just blended between the animations normally. But eventually, I'll hook it up to be attached to the velocity of the character, and it should look quite good in that case. Less choppy and more smooth. Don't know when I'll do that. Sometime. Boom. Alright. Cool. It's probably the end of the stream, I guess, now, because that seems like a good place to end. I'll figure out how to do these joints, and we'll start mocking out the level, I guess. We'll mock up the level. I'll probably fix the logic for 3 players, and then I'll get in like a position where it's play testable, right, to make sure the game's actually fun. Before I really do too much else, like make the level, fix any bugs that crash the game, and see if it's fun, what people like to do in it, and yeah, just play test it, I guess, in a few weeks or something. So I'll still be developing it every day and working on things, probably mostly the level and stuff. So yeah, should be cool. Yep. All right, catch everyone later. Have a good night.